Hey everyone, it is what is new at Center Diamond today, and it is going to be a quick one. We don't have that much, but I will start off with Coral Reef from Northcott. This is the panel. This is from Melanie, Samra, and Deborah Edwards, and we had one like this a couple years ago, but this is gorgeous. This is a 29-inch panel, obviously digitally created. Featuring turtles and then the tropical fish on the bottom. This is going to be D325 and the panel will be 1450. It is really gorgeous as usual. They do such an amazing job. So that's the panel officially with a cut line. And then the next one we have, I'll show this briefly. It's an ombre, you can tell by the way we've had to fold it, D326. And then I'll show you the repeat. So D326, so this is running yardage. It is not a panel, there's not a cut line, there's no turtles in this piece, it's just simply underwater. And does it have some fish? No, it's all just about coral and the plants and the under the ocean, etc., etc. Gorgeous colors, greens, purples, and blues. Again, this is running yardage, there's no cut line, and the repeat on this one is about 30 inches. And so the yardage is going to cost $16.50 a yard. So that's this one. And then the coordinates for this line are the turtles, which I used as the event picture today, D327. So we have all those turtles with sort of a watery greenish kind of color behind them. And then the turtles are blue and green. D327, again, this line is $16.50 and it is called Coral Reef. And then this one is the all over turtles plus fish plus this little kelpy corally thing. Lots of purple in this one, blues and greens again. D328. So this is also just running yardage, obviously. Lots of tropical fish. There's that guy. And then we have an all over sort of a coral pattern. So it reads sort of as a tonal, but it definitely has greens and blues in it. I don't see a lot of purple in this one. Maybe a little bit. D329. And then this one is, I don't believe there's a turtle in this one. I think it's all just fish, coral, and the kelpy stuff. D330. And this one again, blue, green, and then lots of purple in this one, obviously. And then last, the tonal, well, it's not the last one, but the tonal that is all, this isn't coral. What are these called? I'll have to look them up. You think it's kelp? I thought it was kelp too. So technically it's directional because it's growing up this way, the length of the fabric, but it's just a nice, good dark purple to coordinate with these others. And then little bubbles in the lighter lavender color. D331, again, this is Coral Reef, $16.50 a yard. And they did another panel. And this one, D332. So just like the last one I showed you a couple weeks ago, they printed a panel to do a bag with on some heavyweight canvas. The directions down there on the bottom are printed on how to do it. And so that's this one. This is $14.50, just like the other panel is. And I'll show you our finished one. This is the panel. And this is how it turned out. So the other one was sort of taller and deep, and this one goes a little bit wide. But boy, it sure turned out fabulous. I love it. It is unlined. If you know how to do this, you can of course use any of these if you want to line it, but this is an unlined panel and doesn't take very long, obviously. So that is Coral Reef from Deborah Edwards and Melanie Samra from Northcott. And then quickly I have a little line, kind of mid-century modern, from Quilting Treasures. Wisps on the Wind is what it's called, D333. And it has this sort of tealy, sort of heathery tealy, and then it has these wisps, I guess, very mid-century modern looking, with this gold color, a lighter teal, and then some little kind of some taupey colors in there. This would make a really cool bag. Actually, it would make a really cool top too. D333, and that is 16, good God, I can't read my own handwriting, you guys, 1610 a yard. And then 2 coordinates that go with this. This is a really interesting little texture that they've done. It's almost like little waves. It's running the length of the fabric, but it's kind of a cool texture. I haven't seen that before. D334, and this is sort of that teal, I guess tealy green that goes with the wisps. And then also they've done a gold. These are again 1610. You can see the texture a little bit better on the gold one. It's quite nice. So I just have those 3 from that line. Wisps on the Wind from Quilting Treasures. That one is D335. 1610 for that one. That is it. My Mira from Brigitte, Highland, and Moda did not come yesterday like it was supposed to. So that's coming today, of course. So next week we'll have the line of Mira, we'll have layer cakes, and I'm gonna be doing a quilt out of that line, which will be really cool. So next week we'll have that. Probably some others too. Anyway, that's it for today. You can give us a call 11 to 4 at 888-305-0854. Otherwise, we will see you next Thursday at 4:30.